Alrighty. Is this the poll stream? This is not the poll stream. It's May 9th. It's next week. Next week is the poll stream, guys. But yeah, it's actually really very soon. Scammed? What do you mean by scammed? It's literally scheduled. I put it on the schedule. Actually, I don't have a schedule command, but got Skyward Blade on standard. Nice. Wait, is that a good thing or a bad thing? I don't even know. Lamau. I don't even know what weapons are good, to be honest. Well, I know the Favonius weapons are good. Betty looking fresh. Schedule liar. Yeah, I need to set it up. Hold up, guys. Let me set that up. Skyward Blade's only good on Benny. Like, is it Benny's best in slot 4-star? Or not really? Or is there like a better? Sorry, not 4-star. What am I saying? Is it his best in slot period? What am I saying? I guess it just maybe it kind of depends on like on your builds and whether you're building him DPS or stuff. Yeah, it's a 5-star. Sorry. All right, let's put a custom command for schedule, and it will be standard poll stream is scheduled for May 9th, 2026. Be here or be square. Let's see if this works. Yay, there we are. Alright, perfect. Now we have it. Depends on your ER, it's high base attack and ER subset. Okay, so the ER subset does help in the base attack. So it's basically perfect for Benny Boy at that point, right? Because he basically needs base attack and ER. But it's lower base attack than Aquila Favonius. Oh, okay. Well, Aquila Favonius probably doesn't give him ER, I'm guessing. So you have the ER Aquila is better? But do you have the ER though? That's the question. There's a really hope I get a bunch of Favonius weapons, guys. Because Favonius weapons are gonna be pretty big. Also, I see Brushy has spotted my change in status on Discord at Lamal. Mine usually is just short for Aquila. Usually I run Sapwood. Yeah, I'm running Sapwood right now, and honestly, Sapwood's not bad at all. You know. Now I can just run Skyward. Oh, okay. That's the other thing, guys. So Imaginarium, I think reset. So I might have to do Imaginarium today. I think because I don't really have time tonight to do the event, so I'll probably start early tomorrow and do most of the event. Probably in the morning or something. And then today probably have to do Imaginarium chores. The other option is that I wait for my standard full stream next week to do Imaginarium. But that's kind of also like a luck thing. Will I actually pull 3 characters that I can use in Imaginarium? Because I'm 3 characters short of Visionary tier. That's also not like a very high chance, I think. I guess I will get a lot of 4-stars. But 4-stars that align with the... Well, I might not get a lot of 4-stars. It depends on like how fast I get the 5-star I need, right? Remember our stream tradition? No, not like this. Not like this. Not like this. I'm gonna have to make TCG an actual redeem at some point. we gotta do Imaginarium though. We actually do have chores today. So we'll see if we can fit in a battle once we've done our Let's Duel. We'll see if we can fit in a battle once we've done like our other chores. But still, we're definitely a bit late today. It's tradition since a couple weeks ago, maybe. Lamau. I feel like for something to be tradition, it needs to be done like at least for like a decade. You can't break tradition. Ain't no way. I've probably broken a lot of traditional rules in my life. And JK. The I don't remember if I actually did my cat's tail this week though. I think I did. But also I do have to finish the Fourth Realm Temper challenges. I don't know if you've done those yet. But those Fourth Realm Temper challenges do take some time. There's like 4 different challenges and you kind of do have to know what you're doing to clear them. Wait, so you're done with Nicole? Wait, when did I say I'm done with Nicole, Brushy? Wait, what? Since when did I say that I'm done with Nicole? Huh? I got so many decks I want to spank you with. Ain't no way. Alright. I see you've been researching. As long as you find it fun to come up with new decks. You know, it is kind of unfortunate though because they used to actually run TCG tournaments and it was actually pretty fun to like come up with new decks and try out other people's decks and you know actually battle other people. But my status is saving for C6 Anastasia. It says nothing about skipping Nicole or anything like that, so I don't know what you're reading into that, Roshi. But you gonna be sure I'm saving for C6 Anastasia. You gonna be sure about that. Because remember, Tsaritsa is peerless beauty, right? I remember read that in the lore. So she's probably C6 candidate. Well, Nicole comes first. Who's Anastasia? Dej. Anastasia is supposedly going to be the Tsaritsa's name. Supposedly. Anastasia. It's a pretty cool name, actually. I think it's a pretty name. I think it's her full name is going to be Anastasia Feodorovna Snezhnaya, if I'm not mistaken. Ugly? Oh my gosh. What do you mean ugly? Do you actually think they're gonna make Cryo Archon ugly? Ain't no way, that's wild. That would be wild. Can you imagine they released an ugly character in Genshin? Like just straight up just decided it is in lore for this character to be ugly. And so like she's just designed ugly and the whole lore focuses around her being ugly. That would actually be wild. But it would actually also be pretty cool if it subverts expectations that way. It would like turn the whole gacha genre upside down. Open the bin because she belongs in the trash. Ain't no way. my biggest drawback though is that like they definitely do tend to say like, hey, if you pull for Cryo Archon, you still gotta pull for like the 3 other units that are okay, maybe not 3, maybe like the 2 other units that are released around the same banner as her, either the patch before or the patch after, right? Or the same patch. In order to really make full use of her. Kind of happened with Columbina, right? Although at least for Columbina she has different teams, but it's still the case that because she's the core of the team, you know, you can only have one lunar team. So it's kind of weird that way. There's no like, you know, 4-star Columbina equivalent, I would say. I know it doesn't really cut it. It's really not like you know how like you can have a 5-star Yelan and a 4-star Xingqiu and they both kind of work similarly. We don't really have like a 4-star version of a good 5-star support lunar. Bro, cheating on Nicole already and thinking of another woman? Ain't no way. Well, it was always gonna be the Hexen circle, right? So also there's no cheating if there's if it's all if it's you know, poly amorous marriage. No cheating involved. You just have a multi contract marriage to all of the waifus. Yeah, I didn't put anyone before Mavika. Oh, okay. I was running around with Kachina. I think they gave us a free Aurora. At least they did give us a free Aurora. That was actually really good for my account. Kachina was very sus though. Complete sus. I played enough to avoid that trap. So you are pulling on Nicole's first banner, yes? Am I? I'm not sure, Brushy. Am I? Am I? Am I not? I wonder. Question mark? I like keeping Brushy in suspense. Since he just doesn't know. Versus Rabbit. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Should I leave it to the D20 gods? I'll roll a dice on Nicole's banner. And if it's there's a DC I need to beat for me to pull for Nicole. Skip for her, Remen. Ain't no way. Aren't you pulling for her, Remen? I thought you were gonna pull for her. Wait, what do you mean skip for her, bro? I thought you were gonna pull for her for sure. At least C0. Of course I don't because you keep flip-flopping. Flip-flopping? What do you mean flip-flopping? No flip-flopping involved. Although I do like wearing flip-flops. Flip-flops are very much my style. Actually, I go C6 immediately. Pull on Chronicle now. Oh wait, is it actually Fontaine Chronicle? I didn't even realize. Ooh, it is Fontaine Chronicle. That's pretty cool. Very cool. Not super interested. I guess Cloran is probably the character I would love the most. Oh, look at the weapons though. Let's see. Absolution, I think. What? Okay, wait. Hear me out, guys. Why are the weapons not aligned to the characters? Isn't Absolution Cloran's weapon? How Verdict is Navia's weapon? Lumidu's Elegy is Emilie's weapon. Silver Shower is Sijuin's weapon. I guess only Linny matches. They really screwed up on this banner here. Like they really should have put the weapon below the character. I don't know what they were thinking here. They always do that in Chronicle. It's so annoying. I feel like it's rage bait. It is kind of rage bait. Now you say you pull her and then say you don't have to pull her on first banner. So which is it? Yeah, exactly. Did I say I said I'll pull her, and then I said it's also true that I didn't say I would pull her on the first banner, but I did say I would pull her. Both of those are also true. I just like playing with you, Brushy. Secretly, Brushy just wants me to pull her so that he can use my C6 Nicole in IT, right? That's secretly what you guys want, right? I know what you guys are thinking. Part of the reason, yes, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. But to be honest, you guys have been really good about giving me good C6 characters anyway. So it's probably time I return to favor. It's fair. Yeah, that sounds fair to me. I think I quickly like grabbed my friend's C6. What is it? C6 to buy this Imaginarium. Because like I just want to make sure I lock that in before anyone else. Because I know there's a limit, right, to how many times you can share your characters. So, good thing I keep my friends so small though. Hopefully, like, but you guys will probably have to let me know if like at some point like, oops, suddenly the cap is reached and you can't use my characters anymore. That would be kind of sad. What is the cap actually? You guys know? Is it like 10 or 15? Don't remember. Mostly because you are hiding the fact that you are meta slave and what a minute Kappa. Oh, okay. Actually, it's okay, bro. I accept you because I have too, partly. I think okay, so the thing is that meta slave means for the most part like you only pull for meta, and that's definitely not true for like most people, and you know, definitely not for me. Like I just have like really high standards, right? So in the sense of like I want to like a character, but I also want it to be meta. So it's not so much that like it's a meta slave, but it's like, how do I put it? Like, let's say there's like two criteria to pull, right? One is that you must like the character a lot, you must like their design, their story, and their backstory. The second is that they also have to be meta. So it doesn't mean that you only pull for meta. What it does mean is that you only pull for meta plus characters you like. So if the character you really like but isn't meta, you don't pull. You know what I mean? So they have to fulfill like both criteria essentially. So I would say like it's an even higher standard than meta slave. It's like meta waifu slave. You know what I mean? Like it's like there's a higher standard of slaving going on here. Rashi's reading you like a book? Hey, no way. Oh, that's why he doesn't want Nicole anymore, because Reddit is telling him she's bad. Reddit is kind of doom posty, I would say. Reddit is kind of doom posty. But I will say most of what Reddit is saying is they're doom posting her at C0. So I also wouldn't like trust them that much. They're doom posting her at C0, and I'm not considering Nicole at C0 at this point. Like if I pull for Nicole, it's C6 or bust, you know, so pretty much it's C6 or bust. Also looks like Lucky is streaming. So yep, we are gonna go ahead and raid Lucky. Alright, let's start the raid. Alright, thanks guys. It's been a great stream. See you guys. I'm just kidding, guys. We'll have the... I think Lucky is actually playing Neverness today, not Genshin if I'm not mistaken. So... So I actually went ahead and did my weeklies already. Oh, I was about to unfollow and block Lobao. I only saw the Jeff video title. The Jeff video title. Neverness to Evans. Oh, really? And I'll probably check out Lucky's stream and see how he likes it. Do you know how different it is from the other gachas? Like what's their sort of unique twist to it? Because all of these new gachas will like... I'm assuming it's a gacha because it's like an anime game in it. I'm assuming it's a gacha. Like nobody makes anime games that are non-gachas anymore, right? I was playing it, I was confused, I got a lot of characters. Okay, okay. Is that a good thing or a good thing or a... Oh yeah, we got domains, free domains again, so I gotta do that. Is it like an action combat type of game? Or turn-based, I guess. Want me to have some domains? Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out which domains I want to do though. I have like 5 resin and like 120, so I can do like 8 times. Combat's very fast and button mashy. Oh, okay. So maybe like ZZ a little bit. I don't know right now what I'm gonna pull. Actually, I should check my materials to see what I pre-farmed so far. I haven't been keeping up with what I need to pre-farm. Let's see here. And I should probably farm Nicole's weapon mats too, if I'm not mistaken. So I definitely want to R1 her if I do pull her. Let's see. Oh, I need to do this one, I think. Yeah. So maybe not so much like domains, but I need to fight the Lord of Hidden Depths a lot of times. So I only have 24. I need to get back to that. Otherwise, like when Nicole comes out, I'm not gonna have the mats to level her. Well, I pulled on Chronicle. I got lucky too. Thankfully, nice. 65 50, 1 to 50 50. Wow. Okay. What? Wait. Who did you get in the Chronicle? Is this basically like the best Chronicle so far because it's Fontaine? Like Navia is pretty strong, right? Navia and Cloran are both like pretty good. Emilie is also like basically like holding down an entire like archetype. See how well you know me? Who do you think I pulled? Don't know if you're... I would say Cloran. You have Emilie already? I would probably say Cloran. But that's who I would pull, I guess. Not so much. I haven't gotten too far in NDA, but it's like open world in GTA? Wow, I even got sent to prison. The heck is this going on? I got caught and there's ways of escaping. You, Cloran, you don't know me at all. Who did you pick then? You don't like Claren? Interesting. Why don't you like Claren? If I lost the 50-50 to her, she would stay level 1. Oh, really? You don't like Claren? Interesting. I mean, was it Navia then? I'm saying it's not that bad. I don't know, you could kind of making Claren very, very harsh. Not Claren nor Navia? You got Linny? You get Linny? Because Emilie burning? Very cool. Okay, okay. My femboy Linny, let's go, let's go. Let's go. Honestly, Linny's not a bad pick at all. Like, he's totally fine. Man also has his own, like, perks. He's not dodging me this time. Nice, nice. And I also think like when he was released, like people were probably saving for like Farina and Nivelette, right? So kind of makes sense. Kind of makes sense. When it came to the Cloran and Navia banners, you kind of did have like enough primos for those when they came out. No, when Lindy came out, it's just kind of like a little bit of a. I can't use all my primos for this at this time because I need to save. Yeah, I was saving for Rio. Ah, okay, okay. Very cool, very cool. Wait, are you a big husbando puller, Raymond? I didn't realize, but if you're a big husbando puller, then you are nice, nice. Wait, does it mean? I guess you do have Flins. I think you do have Flins. I don't remember if you used him before though. Flins. Flins is probably like the strongest husbando I can think of right now. Like the strongest meta husbando. Were you around for Ayato? Boba guy? Ayato Boba guy? The old Ayato. Ayato made me come back to the game. Ooh, nice, nice. Oh wait, so you actually did stop for a little bit. I came back, pulled him and played for 3 days and didn't play again until Wanderer. Nice, nice. Genshin definitely has been like pretty sus for husbando hunters. Like it's always been like really hard. Oh wait, you do have C6 Barker, right? I believe, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, you do have C6 Barker. What am I thinking? They definitely haven't been treating the husbando hunters very, very well, which is kind of sad. But I'm glad Varka at least turned out not bad. His design is really, really cool. The only men I don't have are Alhaitam, Sino, Nubilette, and Baiju. Interesting. I would think like most like husbando hunters would have gotten Nubilette. But Nubilette is also a bit... I don't know how to put it, a bit more demure, I guess. I don't like Nubilette. Yeah, he's not like a very like aggressive type, I guess. Alhaitam as well, I guess, a little bit, because Alhaitam just kind of sits there and reads his books. Sino is okay, I guess. He's just a bit too much dad jokes. And Baiju is also like a very gentle type. I find him boring. There was no way I was pulling a character I just hold charges time. That's fair, that's fair. Wasn't there like a trick though where you could like basically rotate your screen so that the charge attack, so that you would spin the Nubilette like this, and then like basically charge attack everything in the arena? I think there were folks who were doing that somehow, and it looked really funny. You just have like a Nubilette Beyblade, and they just like hits the entire area. Just about how fast you can rotate the camera while he's holding the attack. I don't know how strong he is. I don't care how strong he is. I want to have some fun. That makes sense. I mean, yeah, I respect that. And honestly, like at this point, like, you know, it's probably worth not pulling him, so it's not like he's super meta anymore. A lot of people are saying today's theater is really hard. Is that true? Like, not today's theater, I mean this month's theater is pretty hard. Sounds not good. I'm thinking the hard mode is probably easier though. Maybe I'll just do it hard mode. Oh wait, I should probably craft these guys before I go. I keep maxing out on my treasure hoarders. Even though I've been like tossing them every week these days. Still maxing out on these, so I gotta keep crafting. 998, 998, oh my gosh. 995, how am I supposed to get this? There's no way. 996? We got 988, 996, and fuck. Yeah, there's no way, guys. Theater was challenging. I have a lot of pyro characters though, so not to. It still take me some time to do it. Gotcha. 9996. China mentioned. Wait, is that China's area code or something? I'm not understanding that reference, but. Is it a work schedule? Oh, is it? I wouldn't know. I don't live in China. Maybe I'm wrong, Lama. What would 996 work schedule mean though? Like, you work from 9 AM to 9 AM to 6 PM? Is that what it means? Don't believe me. Why is it still not allowing me to pick up these ones? That's sus. I thought I just crafted it. Am I like really... I'm at 999 now, guys. Great. Great. I'm at 999 now. I'm gonna max out all of my... Alright. 996 workers in intense security ordering China's tech sector require employees work from 9 AM to 9 PM 6 days a week. Oh, okay. By overwork, sometimes defended. The path to rapid success? Ain't no way. Sounds like the path to rapid death. Alright guys, I'm at 999. We have officially maxed out our treasure hoarder mats again. It's actually kind of insane how like how many treasure hoarders I have to defeat in this round. AI? Oh, you mean like that was AI generated? And I'm still full. I'm at 99 on all 3 now. I can't do much anymore. Okay then. That's fine. That is absolutely fine. It's been ruled illegal by Chinese courts for violating labor laws. Hopefully it's being enforced. China is just so big, there are a lot of like shady things that can be going on without government even knowing. Government itself is doing shady things. Probably without other people knowing. Then again, that's what all governments do. Always do shady things. Not in America. You think so? I got that 3-3-3 schedule, 3 to 3 for 3 days. 3-day work schedule is actually pretty good, but you do work quite a lot those 3 days that you do work though. So it's very. I'd rather like for me, I'd rather spread out my work over the days than to concentrate it into a couple of days. I'd rather like work every day of the week and just work less hours every day rather than work, you know, 3 days a week and but all work all the time. 3 p.m. to 3:30 a.m. a week, 3 days a week. Yeah, 12 and a half hour work schedule is like sounds like rough to me, man. That sounds too rough. I don't have enough capacity to last that long. Like if I had like like a 40-hour work week, right? If I could do, maybe like slightly under 6 hours. Right, maybe like I work about 5-6 hours on Mondays through Fridays, and then that would be about 30 hours, and then maybe 5 hours Saturday and Sunday. I wouldn't mind that. Or maybe I would split it even more, so like maybe I'll still have a bit more time on the weekends. You get used to it. I started with 10 and was falling asleep on the job. Falling asleep? Wow. Either your job is really easy or your job is to fall asleep. In which case... guess that doesn't sound too hard. I bumped it up to 12. And do you still like get tired then on your job, or do you still find yourself falling asleep? I feel like if I were to work 12 hours, I'd probably be like half zombified by the 8th hour, probably. 10 is like kind of pushing it, and then like 12 is like, yeah, no, just no for me. But it does kind of make sense because there are like a lot of there's definitely less people who want to work on the weekends, right? So you kind of work longer hours to make up for the fact that less people are going to be willing to do the weekend shifts. So lots of energy. It's only after a shower I start falling asleep. Oh, okay. Interesting. For me, it's after I eat a lot, then I get sleepy. I get like food coma really easily. So when I'm at work, I have to like not eat that much for lunch. Just to eat like enough to keep me going. To keep me from being hungry, and then but if I eat too much for lunch, or like if they they really like bring in some really good stuff for lunch during the team meetings, and I would be like, if I eat too much, I'll be like really sleepy by 3 p.m. Be like, I can't do this anymore. Can't go another 2 hours. Okay. They go over here. Next. Alright, last stretch. Oh no, not again. Gaoming dies again as usual. Always dies in this fight. Oh my gosh. I'm alive. I think I'm alive. Help. Help! Help! Honestly, it's not that bad if I just pay attention. Like, one of the biggest mistakes that is very easy to make when you're playing an RPG is to look at your character when you are in combat. But actually, if you don't look at your character in combat and only look at the enemy characters in combat, it's a lot easier to react to their abilities and to know when to dodge. The same is true for, like, you know, pretty much any game. But because, like, I guess, like, it's a bit harder in Genshin because your characters are really pretty and you want to look at their abilities all the time, right? But actually, if you don't focus on your abilities and you only focus on what the enemy is doing, it's really easy to just see their choreographed attacks. But it does mean you kind of lose a bit of the sense of, like, looking at your character do these cool abilities. Why are you farming? Noob gamer advice? Wow, what is this, Brushy? Noob gamer advice? I'm just trying to say how I've learned the things. Same is true for Monster Hunter, actually. Monster Hunter, it's all about looking at the monster, right? But especially when you're starting out and you're just playing a game, you just kind of... I just kind of tend to, like, just look at my character all the time. And, like, when you're, like, autopiloting, that's kind of what you do. But if you actually take it seriously and want to dodge, like, you should always be looking at the enemy. I'm farming artifacts. This is still part of my artifact run. But part of my artifact run is killing all the enemies that annoy me along the way. Advice to a noob gamer. Oh, okay, they're calling the gamer noob, not the advice noob. Okay, okay, that's fair. This is why it's a little ambiguous when there are two nouns that come after an adjective. Is it noob gamer parentheses advice, or is it noob parentheses gamer advice? You gotta be honest. Well, it's true though, right? Like not everyone plays games because they're like hardcore gamers. Genshin is a bunch of casuals, and I think a big part of why a lot of people find it hard dodging is because they're just looking at their characters in battle. They're not looking at the enemies when they're fighting to know exactly when to dodge. Because all of the like, it's not like in Monster Hunter where some of the moves can like happen faster or slower or like things like that. It can be hard to get the timing right. So, and the iframes you do get from dashing are actually pretty generous, I want to say, compared to what I get in Monster Hunter anyway. They on purpose, Kappa Fungus Deluxe. So in Kappa Fungus Deluxe, is the Fungus Kappa or is the Deluxe Kappa? That's the real question. Or is the Fungus Deluxe? I don't know. I'm wondering how many of these cores I need to farm to. Like, I know Nicole is supposed to use these ones, like the new mats from the 380. I probably need more flaming hills, right? I only have 107. Doesn't feel like enough to me. We'll probably do a round of farming that again. Go around farming. Oh wait. Oh, that's not done yet. Go here. Install 7 TV and fine now. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Wait, does it actually show up on my stream even though if I don't have the emote in chat? The stream elements still show the emote? Don't think so? Oh, okay. Not for this one, I guess. Oh no, I went to the wrong area. It punched me down to the bottom for some reason. No! Why you do this? I gotta climb all the way up. I'm definitely a noob gamer. I was too busy looking at the 7TV chat. Otherwise, people can upload kinda not safe for working mode, they will show for everyone. That is true, yeah, that would kinda be a problem. That would probably be a problemo. Bernice work? Wait, Bernice is what? What game is Bernice? Is that ZZZ? I know ZZZ is a pretty not safe for work game. Yeah, I have friends who play ZZZ and they were telling me about ZZZ and how like there's a lot of like jiggle physics involved in that one, and I was like, probably not my kind of game then. I would feel really uncomfortable playing that kind of game. And apparently like they have all these like animations when you're like just switching character screens and things like that. You can really tell which market they're targeting with that game. They were like jiggly men instead. What part of a man would jiggle? Don't answer that question. By the way, this is a rhetorical question. No, I dropped again because I ran out of stamina. Oh wait, never mind. I got this. I can go back up, guys. The chest? Oh, you know, like those animes where like I'm just reminded of the Alex Louis Armstrong and Fullmetal Alchemist, and then They're like so muscular that they can twitch their chest muscles. That was a funny scene. That was a funny scene. Oh, that was actually like one of the more memorable scenes. And then like I think he meets this other like big guy, and like they do like a muscle off thing, and end up being best buds. That was like the funniest, like old Spice ads, basically. Yeah, hilarious. I did kind of eat a lot for dinner. I had like chicken curry again. I still have like some leftovers. I'm probably gonna have to eat tomorrow. Actually, speaking of leftovers, I should probably put it in the fridge. They're pretty hot. Let it cool down first. Want to burn my fridge. You know what'd be really cool if Instant Pots could also refrigerate? Staber, no, don't get salmonella. I won't get salmonella, it's alright, Brushy. I have a strong stomach. Actually, probably not. I don't have a very strong stomach. I have a pretty weak stomach. This point is just an environmental chamber, hot, cold, and pressurized. Yeah, but I think it would be kind of cool, right? Like if your instant pot could not just cook but also refrigerate. You could even make like desserts with it somehow and keep it cold, right? You like bake desserts and then in the same pot you can keep it cold, and that could be really cool actually. You bake a cake and then keep it, make it a cold cake. That could be pretty cool. I bet those devices already exist. Maybe in the industrial, commercial space. Oh my. Oh yeah, so sorry I was late today, guys. Our D&D game just lasted a bit too long. We were having the finale, and then the DM told us we usually go from like noon to 4, but today was the finale, and he told us to like leave about half an hour to an hour over because the finale might go long, and we ended up going like 2 hours over. So we basically only finished at like 6. But it was fun. It was really fun. And we won. We actually won the encounter, so that was very nice. Anyone did throughout the game? No, everyone was there. I think one of us like didn't make it to one of the sessions because of like some family stuff that popped up, but besides that, everyone was there for every episode, every session, sorry. Yeah, so I think there was only one of us missing for one of the games, and then yeah, everyone else was I think we had 6 of us and we were all there, except maybe there was game 1 we were only 5 people because the 6th person hadn't joined us yet, and we only had a 6th person that joined us starting the 2nd session, I guess. But otherwise, other than that, there was only one person missed one of the sessions for some family stuff, but other than that, everyone was there all throughout all 8 sessions, I think. So yeah, it was like a whole month and a half, 2 months and a half, I guess. Yeah, 2 months and a half. So yeah, super fun. And I think our group, like our DM was telling us that our group actually did really well in the last fight. Usually there are a lot more like a lot more groups typically like have a lot more faints and have like folks die. But like we actually not only did we like not die, none of our characters were killed, and we also were able to protect all of like the villagers. So none of the villagers died either, so that was actually really good. How do you even find these people? I think there was basically like a DM had like basically posted on like a public board saying they were looking for players and to run, but you needed to commit for like 8 weeks or something, and so I just put my name on the list, and they reached out and was like, okay, yeah, sounds like we can get the game started. There was like enough folks interested to join, so they're basically like random people online. Managed to just like find a group of folks to play with, so that was pretty cool. I didn't even know anybody else in the game until we started playing, so that's fun. And I also think like the group that I played with were also like a bit older and a bit more mature as well. So like they knew their stuff. A few of them I think were veteran players as well. So like maybe not veteran players, but like they had played tabletop games for a while, so they're pretty experienced in that department. So you were the weirdo in the group, presumably. There were some weird. There's definitely other weird people in the group as well. But also, I don't know. Like like where I live, like most folks are weird. So like there's no. I would say there's no real weirdo up here in this part of the world. Everybody's all kind of weird in their own way, and we accept each other just the way we are. So it's honestly nothing. It's hard for me to consider someone a weirdo these. Literally, like I watch anime, play Genshin. I guess you could say that I'm a bit of a weirdo, but everybody else does all sorts of weird stuff as well. Me weird in D&D world or IRL? Department of National Defense. Lol. We don't have a Department of Defense anymore. We only have a Department of War. It's a DOW. IRL. Most people here are kind of weird. Or like, I wouldn't say like they're weird. Like I would just say like everyone has like very peculiar hobbies up here. Like people do like, I've met people who like do really weird things. So I'm like not surprised anymore. And maybe it's not like weird as in like socially weird or anything, but everybody just has like very peculiar hobbies that you might not expect. You know what I mean? Whether they're keeping like a type of pet bird or a lizard or a some kind of strange animal that they're keeping. Or they play an interesting instrument, or they I don't know. There's like a million things. Or they play a specific type of game. I don't know. Can't say the same. I feel like there are very few. I wouldn't even say like there's a normal person here. You know what I mean? There's no normal. Like, what does normal even mean? Doesn't make sense because everyone's just too different, or like too special in their own. There are people with boats, you know. There are people with boats, and they have their go fishing all the time. And obviously that's not like a weird, necessarily a weird thing, but there are a lot of uncommon things I would say that you can find people here doing. Everybody has like their own little niche, I guess. Yeah, people that play gambling games without gambling. So weird. True. Playing gambling games like, but without gambling. No gamba. And honestly, even if I start pulling, I also wouldn't be gambling technically, right? It wouldn't be considered gamba. Because I'm basically pulling on guarantees, right? I'm only pulling because I'm guaranteed a character. Oh, I'm out of artifact inventory. Artifact space. So I'm not actually gambling anything. There's no like, oh, I hope I get it in a certain amount of pulls, or otherwise I wouldn't get her. For me, it's I only pull when I'm 100% certain. Worst case scenario, I can still get them, right? So yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to salvage this. Oh, this is good. Salvage this. Can't be gambling if it's certain, right? Isn't everything gamba? Thermodynamics is gamba. I know there's one way to look at it, I guess. Oh no, I'm gonna die. I'm out of stamina somehow. Just chill for a bit or run. If you're saying everything is randomness, then yeah, I guess there's randomness in everything. But the way I see it is kind of like randomness is just the effect of not understanding what's going on enough to make a certain prediction. Although, like, at least in quantum mechanics theory, like randomness is kind of a real thing. Kind of a real thing in the sense that there's just no way to predict what. There's no way to deterministically predict when or what something happens. But a lot of what we see is random is just a way of saying that I don't have all the information needed, and so there's some uncertainty in what I can predict is going to happen. But there's definitely some sense of if I knew all the variables and if I knew all the causal effects of everything that happens, it probably, you know, it's not technically it's not technically random, it's all determined. It's just that we don't know the factors that cause it. So that's why it seems random to us, even though if we were if we were better at observing things and observing outcomes and observing these effects, maybe we could actually have predicted it if we just had more information, you know? So there's definitely some weird thing. Like you know how you roll a dice and technically it's random, but if you somehow knew and were able to calculate exactly the momentum of the dice rolling, hitting the table, flipping a certain way, technically it's determined, right? There's all of these things could technically be calculated if you had all the information down to the T. Like the moment you throw the dice, you would be able to tell based on the velocity of the dice, the angle, everything. You technically should be able to, like, a supercomputer would be able to calculate that and tell you what the dice roll was going to land. So, but wouldn't everything boil down to quantum effects at some point? So it's truly random. That's the thing that I mean. There's definitely like some truth to that, right? But like for my dice example, right? I wouldn't really say that quantum is involved in that, right? I wouldn't really say that. There are definitely certain things that we would still consider random that doesn't really have a quantum effect at the end of the day. But in some sense, like the universe does act in a bit of a quote unquote random, unpredictable way. But I feel like that's a bit more of a like on a specific scale, or if you think about it more like philosophical or grand question, there are definitely like certain small cases where you can like make things pretty deterministic and like, you know, cut out the quantum effects from that standpoint. But yes, there are definitely like truly random, truly unpredictable things that occur, especially in the quantum space. And I think like to some extent, Genshin, I feel like when they talk about fate in Genshin, does tie a little bit. It does feel like they're gonna try to tie into it quite a little bit. They kept talking about how like the abyss is in the Barca quest. I think it was like the abyss is, or was it the Barca quest? Maybe it was the coming home quest. Like the abyss is basically like the manifestation of all fates that have not come to pass and like are trying to get back at the actual fated timeline or something. So I'm not gonna enter only at a deeper level, for example, microscopic vibrations. Although I've got the direct scale there, and it should be theoretically be amplified. I have to change the final result. Yeah, exactly. So like it's at a very small level. So if those quantum effects like cancel out at a higher level, then you could essentially like ignore that quantum effects. But definitely like once you get to the small level, there are things that you can't really predict what's going on. So Lord of Hidden Depths. All right, it's time to farm. Also, yeah, if you guys want to come in and farm stuff, feel free to come in. I am just going to be doing a couple of rounds of this boy and probably farming some of Nicole mats after. I don't remember which team I was supposed to use for this one. Maybe it was this team. Wait, Brushy is NA. Yeah, Brushy is NA as well. Yeah, Bremen, if you want to come in and help out with some of these and then maybe farm some Nicole mats, we'll do some of that. We'll be doing some of that. Oh yeah, there's this event too. Read letter. Imaginary reset. Doing Thai event? Okay, nice. Is it called a Thai event? Oh, this event. Sorry. Yeah. Hopefully you're enjoying the event. Oh, I see you're coming in. Oh no, did I take damage? I nearly died, guys. Oh, never mind, it recovered me. Help! Help! Out. Barbara is not gonna be able to kill him on her own. I think he's summoning. Is he summoning? Yeah, he's summoning. I think we just hit him though, if I'm not wrong. I think if we just hit him, he'll go down. There we go. I don't know why they designed him to like summon the chickens and like jabait you into hitting the chickens, but I think hitting him is just faster. Or do 2 more runs of this. Still need a lot of these remnant things. Well, remnant, get it? Remnant. Remnant of the Dread Wings. Is he Saber on Gadget? Unholy hours? True, kind of unholy here. Is this Nicole boss? Boss mats. Yeah, Nicole boss mats. Oh, at least that's what I think it is. If my sources are correct. I think I need 46, is that right? Still pretty far from it. I should do more. I think last week it was because of Stygian, that's why I probably did it. That. Probably still have a couple more runs on this after. Maybe what? I think 3 is the highest you can get, right? This item made me rip my hair out. Oh no! Oh no, I'm not looking forward to it then. If it's pretty hard for you, it'll probably be terribly bad for me. Triple Kenki is so cancerous? Oh no. Triple Kenki. Maybe I'll just do it in hard mode, guys. Alright, that's all my Reddit for this run. You can get 4 if world level is 9. What the? Oh man, I only got 3, so that means it's pretty bad. Lol. Alright. I did Nilu Bloom for Kinky. Even Neferlama Yelancing Chill. Okay. We're gonna do some farm on the in the Temple of Space area. Just probably don't have to do like all of them. We'll just do the ones that show up on the map, I guess. And then try to get as many of these creature mats as possible. I'm gonna go. Yeah, we start tracking these guys actually. Enemies. Where is they? Did I miss it? Ooh, there's like a Watcher. I don't think I fought that guy yet, actually. The Watcher guy? I guess he's a normal boss? Here they are. Level 101. Brought our friends Nilo just for them. Oh, I see you're fighting people here. Alright, let's get him. Nice. I like that you can actually get artifacts from these guys. Artifacts from monsters too. Jeweled Flaming Hilt, that's a good one. Problem is they spit out so much and you freeze your Hydro, do you waste like 10 seconds frozen throughout the battle? Oh no. Yeah, the Cryo Magu Kenki. I should mention this for stars, only 65 seconds, yeah. The stars definitely make it like a lot harder. Honestly, like if you just don't care about the stars, it probably gives yourself a much easier time. And you only lose out on what? Dust of Enlightenments, right? I think. Oh, actually, maybe it might be an Elixir, right? I think it is an Elixir actually. No, it's still not that crazy. Still can get full Primo Gems just by completing it, I believe. Without stars, it's still you still get all the Primo Gems. If you get 6 stars, you get Resin, which I think is the more important one, but let's go over here, I think, next. Even Miles struggled because no non characters to charge her, plus they split up a lot. The hardest one was the Electro thing we just did for me. Electro thing? Oh, there's the Electro thing in the Arcana challenge? Dang. Yeah, you kind of have to start to plan your units around. Yeah, even after I pull, I probably won't be able to do IT for a bit because you need a ton of characters for that, and not just any characters now, right? Like it used to be like you just had any characters, it worked out, but now you kind of do have to have like legit teams that you save for and target for the specific chambers. So it's definitely getting a lot more challenging than I would have liked. Should probably remember to do more of these farming during the week. I've just been so busy in the week. I rarely had time to do things. I've been touching too much grass this week. Okay. Oh wait, that's not the right place. Whoops. I need to go behind this thing. This doesn't get me anywhere. Arcana was easy as hell for me also. Ah, there's this guy here. Let's get this guy. I usually save my strong ones for Arcana. Yeah, wasn't the I think the last time I tried the Arcana was really hard. I tried it on Lee Han's account. And we basically had to save like what? Well, at least I had to save like Columina Flints for that one, I think. I think it was Columina Flints. I just struggled the whole damn time and then it's cake at the end. Yeah, it's kind of like you need to like struggle for a bit so that you don't use your strongest units at the start, right? Definitely feel that way. It does feel kind of bad though, like I feel like the challenge is at the beginning rather than at the end. It kind of feels a bit reversed, right? Like technically, like when you're doing a challenge, the hardest part of the challenge should usually be the finale or the end. But in IT, it's kind of the other way around because you need to like plan ahead and use the weaker characters first so that your stronger characters can be used at the end. Hoyo in their Infinite Wisdom added Zubai as special character, but only Geo allowed was Albedo. There's only Columina, so she had to be locked in with Zubai. Because of this, which meant Nefer got no Columina. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's kind of sus, right? Like when the only option for your team is Columina, and there's only one Columina, but there's at least like 2 different teams where she needs to, or at least in this case 3 different teams at this point, right? There's like Nefer Alma team she could be on, there's Flint's and Nefer team she could be on, there's Tsubai Linnea team that she could be on, right? But I guess to some degree you could just like not use Columina and use some other Hydro unit, I guess. Don't have Nefer to buy, so I that is fair. That is definitely fair. And yeah, Flint's kind of is just cooler, right? I definitely think Flint's is quite a bit cooler. Nefer is hot though. Nefer is actually really hot. Not gonna lie. But Flint's is pretty cool too. I just know that because of the already restricted team building, IT just amplifies it more. Yeah, because you don't have access to like your teams at the beginning. I still don't actually know what happens when these guys absorb the element that you use against them. Don't know what it actually does. Whether it gives them resistance or... You also get a lot of EXP from this one. I think that's pretty much it. I think there are probably a few around like here, but if I'm not mistaken, that we have fought before, but they just don't show up on the map, like this guy up here. Yep, see that guy over there? I don't remember where all the other ones are. I really wish they would just mark all of them on the map and not just let us guess the other ones. I'm gonna guess there is maybe one per here, or maybe not. I might be wrong. Oh yeah, there's none here. Never mind. I still have not explored this place. It's worth exploring. Oh wait, what a sec. I'm in the wrong spot. Wait a sec. It's not where I wanted to go. Maybe this is not where I wanted to go either. Whoa, where is this? This is the spoopy place. Whoops. Whoops. What about this one? I unlocked it and never came back. Go to the corridor of nothingness. Oh, wait, this is the top. We can fly down from here, I think. Actually, wait, I've never like jumped off this area before. Kinda wanna try it, guys. But before that, let me see if there's any like enemies we can fight while we're up here. We should be able to peek down and see if there are enemies wandering around. Though I don't see any. There's some like puzzles. I see like a challenge, but I don't see enemies. So what happens if you just fall into the clouds? Let's see here. So are the lyrics in Latin or what? Lyrics? I don't know. Oh wait. Oh, it just puts me back up. Interesting. It also gently puts me back up too. Like I just sort of float back up. Interessant. Interessant. I hear something, but it's not enemies. Yeah, it's kind of hard to find these guys when we don't know where they are. Oh well. Looks like time for a TCG match. Alright, sure. We'll do one game just for you, Rem. One game before we call it for the night. Sorry guys, this is just gonna be a short stream because I don't we had way too long of a D&D game today. But we'll be streaming longer tomorrow, probably be doing some of the new event quest. Yeah, I did already get my 6,000, looks like. Oops, wrong one. What time tomorrow? Probably earlier, like after, right afternoon, 1 p.m. I don't know yet. Depends on when I wake up, I guess. But we'll definitely be going for most of the afternoon. So we have a lot to do. We have to do Imaginarium, we have to do event. I'll be bench. Yeah, I would expect that as well. Oh, going for the Mona first. Smart. Very smart if I don't say so myself. Mona fast swap very strong in this deck. Let me think here on. Yeah, no. Doesn't work. Although it would work. Would it work? You can try it. This is a good one. LOL! Energy counter? Wow, what is this? Even bringing the energy counter against this deck. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Oh boy, this is not good. Not good at all. I didn't even get the right cards. It's Jover. They didn't even get the right cards here. Let's see. I mean, there's not much I can do right now. Pass this card because it's useless. Bro, where are all my cards? Getting scammed here. Ouch. Wait, that thing hits with Hydro as well? The heck? Huh? Dang, that's crazy. This thing actually deals Hydro damage? Dang. I didn't think like you could like they added support cards that could attack now. Like you could this card can attack, this card can attack. That's wild. Actually wild. Okay, let's see here. So it's Joe over, guys. Kabe is busting his Bloom. Yeah, it looks like the Kabe deck got really strong with the new Bloom blessing, because he can like he can do a lot. Like his not only does his Bloom proc, but his Bloom also does like Dendro damage. So like when you sacrifice a card, it also deals Dendro damage. I don't know if that was always the case, but yeah, deck seems really strong now thanks to the new like overgrowth cards, I guess. Give me something to get it. I haven't fun playing it. Nice, nice. Right. Does look like Lucky is playing Neverness to Everness, so we're gonna go say hi to him. I did the Tavern Trials. Nice, nice. Now we're gonna unlocking the characters. Yeah, there are a lot of like good like characters in the Tavern Trials that you should get. There are a lot of these like boss enemy type characters, I guess. They're very specific like use cases, but some of them are pretty interesting to use. Especially the consecrated. There's like the new consecrated beasts. I haven't tried them out yet. Got them all. Oh, okay. And then the yeah, and then I guess there are characters I haven't invited. I think probably haven't invited all the characters I can. See, I haven't invited Mika, Aino, or Dahlia yet. I should probably do that. Meet them in serious mode, so I'm just inviting them all. Nice. Yeah, I guess we can do more TCG stream in the future. Dex Paimon didn't know their name in CN. It's just the other devs, including EN. Oh, okay. I mean, I think in the English, Dex does sound like I think his name was Dexter or something, and then Paimon calls him Dex or something. Definitely should have in the English they should have translated it as like, I'm gonna name you Right Hand or something, but it just doesn't come through as it doesn't sound like a name in the English, I think. But yeah, the other even Japanese does like use the English transliteration of Dex. Let's go, speak my language, have a Nilu Bloom team with the consecrated beast. That's pretty good. Let's see here. TCG made me build my Kabe and pull for Linny, and now I want Nilu. Nice. Wait, let me think. Should I maybe do theater today? Why don't I do theater today? Actually, we have time. Why don't we do theater today? We'll just do hard mode and call it a day. Let's watch the struggle. Wait, is it gonna be a struggle? Hold up. If it's gonna be a struggle, I need my battle music. In the special area, I cannot use. No, never mind, guys. Take my Mavika and be done with it. I already picked someone to buy. So... Because I figured this guy probably needs lunar reaction damage. So I already picked someone C6 to buy. Big mistake? Really? You think so? Is it because there are no Hydro units in this one? There are Hydro units in this one. Tsubai is useless trash? Here in IT, yeah. Oh, really? Oh, is it because she doesn't have like lunar reaction? There's only Aino in everywhere. Oh, really? She belongs on the streets? Dang. That back, bro. Wait, take that back as in what? You want me to restart without Tsubai? Slandering waifus? Never. Is she really bad? Because there's no like, I guess there is no other lunar reaction. Now that I think about it. I would think she's still strong though. And doesn't she do her own lunar damage regardless of like enemies? I just be trolling when it comes to waifus. I mean, you C6 Malvika is also technically a waifu. Look at this. What does her C6 do? When in lunar shift phase, something 50. But I don't even know what she does to be honest. I'm just gonna use her and go with it. No, she's not a good choice though. Single Geo sucks. I guess it is single Geo, but her only goal is to like, I guess Lava Dragon statue is not great. She might not be great against Lava Dragon statue. She does need pyro characters. Doesn't have Albedo. Dang. I also don't have a lot of Dendro characters actually. Let's go Kali first. Can't refresh until I get more Dendro units. Yo. Do I want Bloom or Vaporize? I only have an Ayato and a Dahlia. He made his bed now, let's watch the struggle. The struggle? Ain't no way. Is this such a terrible abyss? No, sorry, abyss. Imaginary. Alright, what is this? You guys are here just to watch me struggle? I knew it. I knew it. Season 23, let's see. Probably the Ruin Grader, I would say, right? Probably keep the cost. That's if I know, so this is why I know is pretty big. We'll see. It's not like I'm gonna pull Zubai right off the bat, so yeah, how should we do this? Oh, we have a Yanfei, I guess. This is a weird team for sure. This work? I think so. I think I'm allowed to miss 2 stars on the hard mode. I still don't know how Deia's you know, I don't know how Deia works. Did I get Pyro? Yes, I did. Okay. Also, where's Mint Upstream? True, where's Mint Upstream? Did he say he was going to stream again? Ooh, Benny Boy. Or should I toss and use Ember first? Free mystery cash. Consume all. That's not good. Consume all is not good. 25 characters refunded. And this I know. We'll probably save I know, I guess. Alright. Maybe we get some vaporized origins. Or I could save it first. For the boss, I think. Hydro characters have advantage, or we do the normal one. Pyro characters have advantage. Which one should I do? There are 2 of each, so I either use it Hydro characters. Probably Pyro. Don't miss any stars. I don't follow Levant. I thought new Discord fresh start. That was a part of new Discord. Yeah, not sure how it's gonna work now. Kinda wanna save Amber for the lava dragon guy. But also I think it doesn't really matter what I use for these guys. Try Dea. I feel like Yanfei would be good in that stage. Try this very weird team that I'm pretty sure will not work, but right. Maybe I have to invest into burning something. They do be burning. Alright, 2 stars. Unlock a Xinyan and I know. Not very useful characters. Benny Boy or Xianring? Oh, I got Gaming as well. Probably Benny Boy, right? Those are all good characters. Try to get another one. Sting Chu, Gaming. Get Sing Chu in here. Oh, is this the Magu Kenki? Xinyan not useful, let me get him? What? I probably have to try really hard for this one, right? There's only one Magu Kenki? Then probably burning, right? Probably a burning team. Am I right? Don't know if this will work. We could try it. The thing is that this thing takes time to set up too. I can put Amber's bunny first. How did he go all the way there? Oh, I'm actually pretty close. I'm actually pretty close. Restart. Using like complete nonsense team, but somehow doing pretty okay here. How about we run Kirara so I get a bit of like defense here. Let's put this down again. Oh, did that like not hit because he like teleports? That is kind of dumb. Dumb that he can teleport like this and dodge all my attacks. Oh, come on, why does he... Come on, this guy, man. Guy is definitely annoying to no degree. Where did he go? Oh my gosh. Genius, my god, got some standard character over there. I was really happy. Nice, nice. I'm just gonna hit him and apply pyro to him. Yeah, I'm doing much better now, somehow. Oh, he's almost dead. She's almost dead. I have to not mess this up. There we go, beautiful. Do Aino or Tina? I'll get Tinari because I need to save Aino for the buy, right? Well, it's probably tough. Should probably start getting the characters I need here. Battle of the Feds sequence. Amber's amazing in TGG too. I have an Amber deck. The Kini does as much as my Ahon. Amber is really good in TGG actually. He has the 2 defense stall. Gives you the shield, and I think does 2 damage. Should be good. Which of these defense sequences is easier? Meter Churls or a lot bunch of Patuis? I'm gonna say probably the Meter Churls are easier. Maybe the Patuis are easier. Can't tell. Defense and piercing. But Tanaka, she does like 6 damage if a normal, if a bunny is like, yeah, she can hit really hard. And a lot too. I think we will save Kini's Burning for that team. Sequence. Yeah, I'll probably use Kinij for Lava Dragon, I think. So for this one, technically I need to use random characters, so Hey, Sinian's a random character. Hey, Candace is a random character. Oh, actually, I have Tinari too I can use. Oh, hey, Ayato is a random character. I don't really. Well, Ayato could be good though. Ayato Bloom? Hey, not bad idea. We can throw in a Kale. Definitely was not trying to do this at the start. Are they attracted to me though? Yeah, at least I have distracted them. Oh, that guy's all the way there. That was surprisingly annoying to have fun burning all the bars with Dendro and Pyro out. Yeah, that's definitely a burning boss, like a Kinich boss. Kamisatoru. So much. I still remember the days when like Kamisato Ayaka was like the next hottest thing in Genshin. Everybody wanted a piece of Ayaka. It was like the premier Inazuma waifu. I blew through mine with Kui and Emilie. Kure and Emilie. Very base. Doggy sucks, Lamau. I just think there was a lot of hype around her for some reason. But also I think she was one of the very early waifus, so at the time it was very understandable. There weren't a lot, right? Start and like... She had really cool animation. I mean, she says she has very cool animations, I think. I like that her charge attack, like she just sort of like... And then like stuff happened, and like, you can't even tell like she's drawing her sword. That's very cool. Barbara or Pyrotrav? Barbara or Pyrotrav? I have a lot of Pyro. Let me just look at the next stage. What I might want. Maybe Pyrotrav. Although I guess it would be nice to have healer, but I am running out of hydro. Free mystery cache. We'll just take mystery caches. Run random alternate cast member. Oh, we got Gaming. Beautiful. Okay. I think at this stage we should probably take some. Take a burning. Why not? Companion random. Young Link it is. Free mystery cache. Restore one random. Oh, we got Ayato again. That's good. That's good. Okay, do we want to fight Ruin Grader or Tainted Water? Tainted Water, I have to defeat at least 3. Ruin Grader, I have to defeat at least 4, but both I have to defeat 5. So I think the Ruin Graders are easier. So we'll go with this one. Ayaka is the queen of Clock. Walani is smoother than her. Yeah, I mean, she was back then, I'm trying to say. Alright, you can use any DPS, you just need Pyro at first, Burning helps the most. That is true, yeah. Anyone will probably... We can use Ayato here. Xiangring. Honestly... With this lineup... Could do this. Or we could even do Yanfei here. Yeah, I think this can work. It's still kind of insane to me that the OG national team is still like still good, right? Compared to everything else. Like the OG national team was just so optimized. Also, I don't have any healer, I realized. Oops. So just stop getting hit here. Yanfei is like nearly dead. Look at this perfect dodging. Yeah, they made 4-star so strong back then. Yeah, the OG ones at least. Beautiful. Mystery cast triggered. Burning divergence it is. Because we're gonna use burning for this one. The multiple is burning wildfire wave, use AoE pyro. Probably do pyro damage. This pyro damage is good. Companion, do I get to buy? Yes I do, thank you. Do I really need Pyro Traveler? Probably not. Big Burning Evolution. Okay. Oh, look at this gamer, he looks at the enemy and not his own character model. At 300 HP and Vape is still alive for a bit. It's all good though, it's all good. Okay. So this is definitely Kinichi Benny Boy, right? And then honestly Gaming is probably good. Let's put another Dendro in here, so I think we'll run Kirara. Oh wait, no, sorry, we need Amber. Amber is really good here, I forgot. One of the few times Amber is actually insane here. Ready to go. 逃げ道はないよ. No, we're really close. Really close. We got this, we got this. We just have to lock in a bit. Maybe I have to save his E for when he's down or something. That probably is a good idea. Could probably save him until. At least I should time it a little better, I guess. Yeah, the rotation is actually perfect for this guy. Man, I missed all of my hits. Not like this. So close. So close. Maybe I should use more pyro. Let's see. I'll just run. I just run Xiangling. I feel like Benny is good though. I just missed the Amber attack just now, so would have been fine without. Whoa, what attack is that? That's new, what the heck? I didn't even know you could do that kind of attack. That's wild. I don't like when he does that. Better do this a bit. Beat him. Ah, so close. So close. I love Kinich, makes me happy. Yeah, Kinich is good. He is pretty good. Yeah, maybe Kirara is not really needed here. Maybe we'll just run Pyro. Because you really just need Kinich to apply the Dendro. Yeah, I mean, so like the rest are just. The longer I stay on Kinich, the more damage I deal. And I need to apply the Dendro to feed the burning. Gaming's still doing a lot. Gaming is doing a lot. Ah, finally he went stopped middle there. Yeah, that didn't work. Maybe Kirara was important there. Kirara does give the Dendro Shred from maybe Yao Yao could do it? You want the burst of Kinich after his cannon shot? After his first cannon shot or what? Pre-burning is helpful for KDH to get his burst faster. Yeah, I don't know what his burst does. Do I do it after? After the rotation or before the rotation? Like this? Yaya should be ideal. Yeah, Yaya does apply like constantly, so I guess it is a bit better. Oh man, why did I get hit? Ah, so close. So close. His burst is a big tank, his burst is just meant for you to aura farm with Aha long. Basically a spinner to help his gauge fill up. If there's burning going while on your burst, you should be able to get a cannon immediately after the animation. Oh, okay, so you use it like in between the cannon hits? Is that how it works? Okay, interesting. So like this. Ah, okay, gotcha. So I don't lose any time that way. That makes sense. Yeah, I like that. That makes a lot of sense. I see the play here. So using it as like an in-between, so instead of like jumping around, use a burst and then immediately E. Nice. Okay. That makes sense. Yeah, that's a lot faster, for sure. Beautiful. Thanks, guys. That makes a lot more sense. This kit makes a lot more sense like that, because the burst was always like, do I use it at the end? And then it kept slowing it down, but if you use it in between, it makes sense. So like, instead of like wasting time doing nothing in between, you're actually doing damage. They buffed trial character in IT a few rotations ago. Beautiful indeed. No problem. Yeah. And now Kini's kit makes a lot more sense. Hey! Finally got, I know. Okay. So... what do we have here? Pyro... I guess we will use... Wait, this guy's... Glacial Wolf? What? Wait a second. This right. Is it this guy you need Pyro and Nemo or something? I think we want the other enemy. Let's use Bloom Origin. Yeah, this one's better. Okay, we'll take this guy. Dendro characters have advantage. I have a lot of Dendro characters. And you know what? I have a Zabai. I haven't used yet. We got this. I can use 2 users of her, so it should be easy peasy lemon squeezy. Or so I think. Wait, I can use Aino too, right? So she gets some buff. Does Lunar Crystallize not break shields? So, is that the weakness to Lunar Crystallize? Hold up. Wait, do lunar reactions actually not do a lot of shield damage? That's actually... That's pretty interesting actually. That could be a way to nerf lunar. This one is hard. Okay. Hopefully Tinari can handle it though. Hopefully Tinari can handle it. Because this is Tinari's job, to take out the Abyss arrows. Okay, but that's not Tinari. Beautiful. I had only Kabe and Kineshi here, struggle and Radar Shield, yeah. Tinari like eats those Abyss Hurls for breakfast. I love it. Alright. Alright. What do we have here? Bloom Burning, what do we want? What do I have actually? I have a lot of options here. If I use to buy it honestly doesn't matter too much what I pick here. Let's go Bloom. Lunar Bloomer triggered. Take it. 3 Mystery Cash, let's go Mystery Cash! 2 random counters with 0 vigor, join alternate casts. Sure, I guess. Okay, that was very useless. Bloom Evolution. Alright, that's it, guys. Throw Dendro to buy. At least he doesn't affect the Dendro reactions. Same team, I guess. See how this works. Well, actually, do I need Yao-Yao? Maybe I'll do Xingqiu, it just seem a bit stronger. Let's see how this goes. If I keep dying, I'll bring healer. Holy! Holy! How? Bro, what was that? Bro just got eaten alive. What the? Holy! Let's go. Alright, we got all stars, guys. Useless to buy. What was that? I didn't even see his HP go down. I just died. Right off the bat. I appreciate you guys hanging out. Zubai did the most damage. Wait, what? 1,392,095? I told you she's sus? Kind of. Kind of. Shin Yan has 5 opponents defeated. But I appreciate you guys hanging out. We will be calling it here. And we'll be checking out what Lucky's doing on Neverner's to Everness. So, appreciate y'all being here. See you guys tomorrow. We'll be probably doing event tomorrow since we finished IT already. And I remember next week is our full stream on the Saturday, so stay tuned for that. That will be also another long stream day, I think, because we'll be at least leveling up a lot of the characters we pull, and there's probably a lot of other stuff that we need to do in the meantime. But yeah, appreciate y'all hanging out. Hope y'all have a good night. And yeah, see you guys tomorrow for more Genshin shenanigans. And yeah, I'm actually pretty excited to see the new event. And for my free Yaholder, I need to finally get my free Yaholder. Zeit plan? Yeah, indeed, Zeit plan. See you tomorrow, guys. Take care. Let's go say hi to Lucky. Alright, I need to claim my rewards. Hold up. Claim my rewards. Let's go. Very nice. Up to Act 8.